we should get all the best.
Hi everyone, so we just concluded our workshop, Disobedience Workshop Day 1. Fantastic day. We started off nice and slow. We picked up the pace as we went on. What I took away from this experience is that writing is something that is absolutely essential in the humanities. Number 2, writing is thinking. It's how your ideas come to life. And number 3, my favorite one, is that writing is not something you do on your own. So there you have it.
So for me, I think the thing that stands out the most from this workshop so far on day 1 has been the fact that we are all in a broader conversation with other people in the citation universe. And I think for me, I've been challenged to think about how I form part of that universe and how I'm supposed to engage with all of the literature that there is in order to be deeply embedded within my discipline. And so my takeaway for today is to go and read and go and write some more.
In today's Disobedient Epistemologies workshop, I was taken back to my first teaching experience, which is from 20 years ago when I used to teach a writing class at New York University called the Expository Writing Program, and where we trained students in how to write essays, and at the same time as student teachers, we went through all the same exercises ourselves with our instructors, and we learned about how writing is a form of thinking, how to introduce evidence, how to reflect on it, and all of those fundamental essentials about how to be a good thinker and writer.
This is probably my 3rd edition of Disobedience Workshop at HUMA, and each time is fresh, is powerful, is impactful. Today's workshop has been very invigorating. It's about the principles and practice of writing. Writing in academia and in other for other outlets, and it's been a wonderful experience. Just relearning what you know before, and then learning new insights from colleagues and from everyone.
Well, first day of the workshop has been really amazing. One of the great things about it is the coming together of really great minds, people that are genuine and generous. Even in our engagement today, which has been particularly about the writing practice in humanities, its philosophy, I guess, a very productive space, and one that is actually energizing, one that actually encourages someone to actually be productive and to actually write, and feel confident enough.
What I took out from this workshop is that is the idea of developing how we should learn how to write academically, and also the idea of being together in a short space of time with people and try to share the idea of what it is to be human.
My name is Abonga Setela from the music department. The first day, day 1, it was very informative, and I think we are building up to more chapters than that we are going to tackle on this book that we are trying to debate with. So far, we have learned that writing is a process, and writing is a developmental process in that matter. So I'm looking forward to learning more about Eric's approach into trying to get his ideas across about his book, Elements of Academic Style.
My name is Zenzeni, and what I'd like to say about the workshop in brief is that we always writing academically, doing research, and we never get to stop and think about the art of writing. So what this workshop did for me is that it took me back to the basics. What is writing in an academic space? How do you make an impact and also connect to our audience? Very, very insightful discussions, very thought-provoking, a very good learning experience from my peers and even from the readings that were provided.
Everyone who's teaching there actually is a performer.
I think the disobedience workshops creates an awareness that we sometimes have at the back of our head in terms of academic work, the output of academic work taken through in stages. And I think that the things that do come up are past behaviors and how we should be the change we want to see.
So it was a lovely day, and it's been good to see colleagues really think and ask important questions about the things that we take for granted, especially around knowledge production. And particularly thinking in the humanities. It's not always that we really invest in the philosophy of writing and also the principles of writing and also why we write, who we write for. So really bringing people together to have that conversation has been really important, because for the decolonial project to happen, we really need to invest in understanding these core issues which I think we would like to disrupt.